since we did hint at LA Knight, I just have to understand
What are they doing?
Yes, what are they doing? But I kind of talked about this last week when we were saying that I felt like they were messing with us. And I said that if he loses this match, I feel like they are 1000% messing with the fans. And that's how I feel 1000% at this point, because people were like, well, he didn't need it. And, you were saying he doesn't need it because he doesn't need it to get over. And I was like, yeah, but also in a way, championships are meant to reward people who are doing a good job and who could be a good champion and who could be a face of the company. Right. And I feel like, okay, so we're just going to continuously ignore the fact that LA Knight is the hottest thing right now on SmackDown. Like if we're just going to limit it to SmackDown, there's a reason, first of all, that you had him come out last of the 4 participants. There's a reason that he got the loudest reaction. There's a reason why he cuts a promo as he's walking to the ring. There's a reason when he was the only one in the ring that the entire sold out arena was chanting LA Knight and screaming, yeah. There's a reason for that. And they're just sitting back and being like, oh, So this is just what I felt was going to happen, just like in the pit of my stomach. I was like, this is what's going to happen. I should have known. But to me, it feels very reminiscent of the Daniel Bryan Yes Movement era, where it's like, you think it's going to happen and they kind of trick you and being like, well, good things come to those who wait. And then you're waiting and waiting and waiting, and that's just, I don't know. I feel I don't trust Triple H at this point when it comes to LA Knight. I don't want to be super pessimistic, but I don't.
I have full faith in what they're doing.
Well, yeah, well, you'll be saying that in 3 years when he's still not getting a push and we're still complaining about it. You're gonna be like, I still think it's coming, and it's been 4 years.
What are you talking about? 3 years? It's gonna be a year. See, my logic is that right now you need to work on getting guys who you believe in over, so that when it comes down to, Survivor Series, War Games season, then Royal Rumble season, which leads into WrestleMania season, and this is, I would say, your first Mania where you're on your own. You've had a little bit of time under your belt. You already have one, Mania 2 under your belt. Like, you need to build your own stars for your era, and that's what they're doing right now. They don't need to build up LA Knight. LA Knight is there. So when everyone's saying, it's like, oh, this is the easy shot for him to win. Yeah, but then it kind of pigeonholes him to the U.S. title picture, and he can only feud with a certain amount of people. Where now, after SummerSlam, leading up to War Games or whatever, whatever you're leading up to, you can have him have a good feud with somebody and have it not be for a title, because that's all you want. All you want is just to see LA Knight on your TV doing his promo in like maybe a 10-minute match, maybe a commercial break or 2, and then you're happy as an LA Knight fan. There's no reason for him to do that right now with how the SummerSlam card's building up. You just gotta have him be on camera at some point. You need to have him be in front of the fans, be in front of a camera doing something. Then he did his job, and then we're talking about what are they doing? Like, go more. They want people like everyone like us, not just, that the people who want it, the fans, but they would need everybody to be like, all right, we want more at LA Knight, and then it will happen. It's when he says good things come to those who wait. I didn't expect this to be at SummerSlam.
No, I didn't think it was necessarily going to be that soon. I think the problem is that we're not seeing him in a feud. We're not seeing him win matches. And so I think that's the part that becomes a little frustrating, is like, can you at least make it seem like you're putting some effort into giving him like a proper storyline, or can he win every now and then? Like, why does it always have to be that he's put in matches and then he just loses? Because I think that is like, if that wasn't happening, then I don't know that I would be frustrated, but it wouldn't be like as exhausting, because that makes you feel like what they're saying is BS, because I'm like, you're not even having him win a pointless match. Like,